Today we are going to review the Ultrafeed LSZ from Sailrite.
Now let's see what this bad boy's got to offer us.
After we do a review, we will let you guys know if we would recommend this product or not. We've had it for a couple weeks now. We've sewn probably 21 cushions. However, we've redone those a couple times because of mistakes we've made. So ultimately, we probably sewed at least 40 or more cushions.
So we wanted to talk about what we thought of the machine after doing all these cushions. And if you watch our previous video, you'll see all the cushions we did. Some of our likes and dislikes of the machine.
I have sewing knowledge from having a home sewing machine. That sewing machine is probably going on a good 20 years old now. First off, when Dan brought up that he was thinking about purchasing this sewing machine, I was very reluctant because the price tag involved with it. It's very expensive. We did purchase this on our own. We were not given any types of fun promotions. So this is our review of what we personally feel on this machine. It is a great sewing machine. I do have some little issues with it. Home sewing machine, typically to raise and lower the foot, it's here on the side. So when I first started using this, I was constantly reaching in there to raise and lower the foot pedal, in which it's actually up at the top, up here. And then getting used to that as I was sewing, when I went to raise the foot pedal up, I would always catch my hand up on this string, and so then I'm pulling all this string out to come here. It's just a learning curve for me. It's not the machine. It's just what I've had, like my habits that I created. Go ahead.
For me, first and foremost, the color sold me. I do like the presser foot being up here because it's out of the way, one less thing to distract me or get in my way down here. As far as the light, this thing lights up the night. For me, trying to follow a stitch or do precise sewing, I love this light because it is so bright. You can move it however you need to light up what you're working on. Also, this thing has a metal case. It'll stick on the side, so this is a heavy-duty sewing machine. All right, so if you've seen our previous video, we had a couple issues with the original machine we got. This machine is working much better. However, I'm still having one issue I can't resolve. So if anyone knows how to fix this, please let me know. But as Julie advances the wheel, when you see this arm come up, there will be a pop. Like something is sticking right there. So we'll do it one more time. Right there. So I don't know if this is too tight. I don't believe it's any of this. I can't see it being this piece, but I don't want to mess something up. So if anyone has any idea why that's happening, please leave us a note in the comments box.
Maggie. This is Liberty. This is her tail, or you've seen her tail hanging out. That's her. This machine also came with this guide. It's magnetic, really helpful. On this plate, we already have our 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch marks on the metal plate. However, when your fabric is going in, it's a little difficult to stay on that little line. This works fantastic with measuring up. If I want a 3/4 inch seam allowance, then I place it right there. It's super powerful. Now I can put my 3/4 inch seam allowance. One issue I did have is that I open and close this a lot during all of the cushions we did. And this just feels flimsy. It feels like it's ready to fall off. So as you can see, actually right now, that's real loose. So thankfully, it came with some tools. So I'll pull out my good old flathead. I'll tighten that. Now, when we were doing those cushions, I had to tighten this about 4 or 5 times during the whole process. So I'm not really sure why this bad boy won't stay tight. But again, I'm still getting a lot of this play.
So one other thing about this sewing machine that would be good to know is it is heavy. This thing, no kidding, with the box, I believe weighs in at about 60 pounds. If you're unable or unwilling to move something that heavy, this might not be the sewing machine for you. For me, this is a very powerful sewing machine. It's kind of intimidating as powerful as this motor is. I'll go through several layers of fabric and I'm just barely hitting the accelerator foot.
Mm-hmm.
The accelerator foot.
We'll call it that.
So the sewing machine is going really slow and the motor does not bog down at all. This thing is not lacking in power. So if I get my finger somehow between the presser foot and the needle, I am convinced it'll go right through the bone and sew my finger to whatever I'm working on. And this thing will not even hesitate.
Is very powerful. The littlest pressure on it, that thing will take off. So there is a learning curve. If you had experience with a different sewing machine, this one you just really want to tread lightly, literally.
Overpower on the motor, great, I love it. Otherwise, I love the case. I love the fact that, you know, changing bobbins, you know, this just flips up and I have access to everything underneath. Bobbin changing is very quick and easy.
This, I think if I remember, it can do like 500 stitches in a minute.
Yeah, that is correct.
If you can do that, then you are pro level. Was it worth the high price tag of over $1,000?
Well, you know, Julie, that's a great question. I think yes, this machine is worth the price tag that we paid.
Thanks for watching, you guys. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Please leave a comment below. Maybe you know some of the problems we were having, especially with maybe the looseness, wiggling that, or the clunking sound that's happening with that needle coming up. We would love to hear from you if you could help us fix that problem.
And if you came up with a solution for that light cord,
oh yeah,
we'd love to hear about that as well.
yeah.